All right, good morning. Good morning now that the trash man has passed by, making all this racket and noise. We can get started. So I've already done 2 laps walking, did it with my weight vest on. Just wanted to get a little warm up, wake up, made some coffee, get my walking warm up on. Today's workout, I've been wanting to do this one, and it's gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do the chest press, I'm gonna do the overhead, I'm gonna do the triceps, and then I'm going to take my sandbag right there, which I did actually finally weigh it. I weighed it this morning and it's 90 pounds. So I'm gonna take that 90-pound sandbag for a walk around the neighborhood on my walking path. So 1 lap around is a half mile. So I'm gonna go take and carry that sandbag for half a mile, either on my shoulder, on my other shoulder, on my chest. See if I can see how many times I have to actually set it down. So that's the point, is I want to try and get to the point where I can walk the whole lap without having to set it down. I think I want to start doing this with push day, is carry the sandbag, because you really got to use a lot of upper body. On back days, doing some farmer walks, because you really use a lot of your lats holding that kettlebell or dumbbells whenever you're doing a farmer walk. And on leg day, we're gonna do some sprints. So let's get going. I have less than an hour to get this done. It is a little past 7 o'clock right now. So, you know, the wife gets up around 8 o'clock. So we need to get this done before then. 1 set chest press, 1 set shoulders, 1 set tricep, then gather myself, pick up that sandbag and go for a walk. Four pushes. Once I get to that fatigue point, and I'm just trying to use that chest to come off the bottom as much as I can. Whew. Well, according to last time, I got 23 presses. So this time I got 24 presses. I had enough energy for 24 instead of 23. That's a little progress. Whew, all right. Trying to get these all done one night after another. So I can take about 5 minutes to get my breath and get energy before I start walking. Total with that. 13 total with that. I wasn't expecting a big number since I've switched from the blue band to doing the green band. Just show up every day and make progress. That's the goal. Eventually I'll be doing 10 or 12 of those standing. Then I'll know I'll be doing, working my way up. Whew. All right, one set. Tricep press downs, black band. Still got my glasses on. Yes, I have to wear those old man readers when I'm writing something down. From here to here, it is blurring. I got lucky. It wasn't until I was into my 50s when my eyes started going bad at that close range. Twenty-one pushes on that. Well, that was kind of promising since I didn't take any big breaks in between. I still had the energy, the power output, at least for one full set. I wasn't doing my backup burn-up set this time like I usually do, where I do a second burnout set right after I do the first one. Because I'm trying to conserve my energy. Because now we're gonna pick that up and we're gonna go for a half-mile walk around the neighborhood. Like I said, carrying on the shoulder, bear hugging it, lap carrying it, whatever I can do, see how far I can get. And the time that's gonna take me to walk all the way around. When I do my power walking, it takes me 9 minutes to do one lap from the front yard all the way around the neighborhood and back. All right, since I can't take you with me, I don't have a fourth arm to be out here holding the camera, and I don't have a drone to fly behind me or one of that stuff, so we're just gonna go get this done, and then we'll be back at the end to let you know how it went. Have a couple more sips of coffee, and then we're gonna get going. I'll see you when I'm done with the walk. All right. Okay. Which I just finished. I just walked up here. I dropped that on the ground, pulled the phone out, turned off Runkeeper. That's the app I used. I got it done. One lap, shoulder, carry, shoulder, carry, shoulder, just back and forth. I set it down one time, a little bit less than half. Just needed to sit down and get to the shoulders rolling a little bit. And then after that, I determined that I was not gonna set it down again. And then I finished the rest of the lap around all the way up to here. Like I just going shoulder, bring it down, carry here for a little bit, let the shoulders relax, and then roll it back up on the other shoulder. Man, core is working like crazy, doing all that. Of course, the shoulders, everything just holding it in place. But the core, I could really use the core. I could feel the core just really activating a lot. Especially I'm holding it up here, I'm walking, and I could just really feel the core. So I got that done in 11 minutes, 49 seconds. From the moment I left here to the moment I got back here and turned that off. So, and the usual pace that I walk at when I do my walking is about 9 minutes per lap. So that was good. I kept a good steady pace the whole time. So that'll be the mark to beat next time. Will be the 11 minute and 49 second. Whew. Oh. Whew. Ah. Ah. Whew. That felt really good. I like that heavy lifting. Lift something heavy and walk with it. It reminds me of a situation I had years ago. I think it was back in like 2013. I was still working back then. I was a little bit younger than I am now. And my oldest daughter was playing soccer. I think she was, I think it was high school soccer. She was playing high school soccer. She was I think it was a JV. So she was junior varsity. And I had, earlier in that day, I had went out and done one of those half-mile mountain runs. So my wife, my daughter drove to the venue, which was up in the foothills in the Sierra Nevadas. And I was farther up in the mountains in the Sierra Nevadas doing my half-mile marathon. So I did the half-mile marathon, and I ran, and I came back, and on the way back, I managed obviously to stop there and watch the game. I got back, and I got just in time for the game to start. So I got there, sat up, and I was watching the game. And towards the end of the game, one of the girls on our team, she got a ball in the face at point blank range with a full-on goal kick. And took it right in the face, and she had glasses on, blew her glasses off her face, and just crumpled her to the ground. Everybody ran out there, and they were assessing the situation, how bad she was. She had some lacerations around her eye and everything from the glasses. And her mom wanted to take her to the ER, wanted to get her out of there. And the soccer field was down in a bowl, and then the parking lot was up the hill, and then past the school to where the parking lot was. So, being the shining knight that I am, I went over there and I picked this young girl up, and she, like I said, same age as my daughter, not super heavy, but you know, weighed 100-something pounds. And I just picked her up like this, and I just carried her nonstop while her mom ran up to get her car and pull her car around. And I carried her all the way up there and put her in the car so that she could get to the ER and get assessed. She had, it wasn't really bad, but she did have some damage to her eye and everything from the glasses mostly. I think she had a concussion from that, also getting point blank and a kick in the face. I think it was no more than like 6 feet away from her when the girl kicked it. And not tweeting my own horn, but you know, that's just something that you do, especially as a dad. And I think that the young lady did not have a dad that was around at the time, so I just stepped over and took it out. So I like to keep that type of functional fitness. Obviously, I'm taking care of my wife now, and she needs, if she ever goes to the ground, which has happened, I have to get her back up, you know, get her back up on her feet and everything. So it's going to require some strength and to do that. So that's one thing, is I just want to maintain the strength. Pick something up heavy and carry it. I love the X3 bands. X3 bands are fantastic. Muscular fatigue, building the muscles, keeping my muscles you know, strong and pumped. Fantastic. But if you really want to build some functional strength, pick something up heavy and just walk with it. So that's my advice for the day. I'm going to start adding those in. I like that. That was really good. I don't know, next time when I do back, I might just do, like I said, the farmer carries. I got some kettlebells. I've done some kettlebell carries down to the park and back. So maybe we'll just add the kettlebell carries in as a lap around here for back. So we'll see, but that's it. We're done. We're gonna drink some coffee, and we're gonna wait until we get the call to get the wife up and get on with the day. So thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for liking. Likes are good. Let me know at least somebody's enjoying the content. But you know what? Thank you guys for being my partner, for being there. It keeps me motivated to get out here every day, hit the workout, and then try something a little bit new, and just, you know what? Continue living, continue trying to be young. So get it done, go live your life, and I'll see you next time.